serial killers are not absolved by reason of insanity in a court of law. Being evil does not necessarily equate to being insane. How many are out there? A serial killer is roughly defined as someone who has killed 3 or more people, usually in separate incidents. Most victims are complete strangers. Estimates vary, but on any given day it is believed that there are between 50 and 100 serial killers roaming America. That translates to 1 to 2 serial killers per state, although for some unexplained reason, California, Florida, and Texas seem to have had more than their fair share of known culprits. Surprising, considering Florida and Texas's known penchant for the death penalty. Serial killers are most often married with families or in a long-time relationship, but there are relatively few described as loners, incapable of maintaining a successful permanent connection to anyone. Some serial killers, like Tommy Lynn Sells, known 22 kills, most likely many more, roam the country, while others such as John Wayne Gacy, known 33 kills, suspected of 2 more, and Dennis Rader, known 10 kills, stuck close to home, blending undetected into their communities. A few serial killers have become household names, but most remain relatively obscure, known only to the families and communities they so tragically affected. Most victims of serial killers have left themselves open to the possibility of extreme harm by the lifestyles they have chosen: drug sales or drug addiction, alcoholism, prostitution, hitchhiking, or homelessness. This in no way makes it right, but it does explain how they could become an easy target and generate marginal alarm should they go missing. A minority of victims are innocents in the wrong place at the wrong time, or simply too trusting of the stranger who approached them. Most victims of serial killers are adult women, but men and children have also fallen prey. Most serial killers are male, but there are women and even children serial killers. Ages vary from the young to the elderly. We originally believed most serial killers were Caucasian, but that trend started to change in 1990. By 2010, 59.1% of serial killers were Black, as opposed to 32.3% white and 8.6% Hispanic. If asked, the average person would categorize the typical serial killer as a white male in his mid to late 20s, but that description only represents 7.4% of all serial killers in the U.S. from 1990 to 2015. It is important that law enforcement personnel and the public rethink the profile of a serial killer. Some cases involve 2 or more relatives killing together: cousins, brothers, uncles, and nephews, a parent in concert with a child or children. Male and female killer teams are especially lethal, and they tend to torture their victims, who are most often young women, in the wrong place at the wrong time, or innocents related to the killers. Trending down. The recent trend in serial killing is down, but that is because we are becoming a savvy public. We are more skeptical about offering or accepting rides from strangers, and most people have cell phones to call for help if a car is disabled or trouble perceived. We lock our doors and install security systems. We are a society that watches our children more closely, not allowing them to walk to and from places unattended, nor play in parks without supervision. Our police are better trained with sophisticated methods of processing evidence. Jurisdictions can interact with one another through computer systems. DNA has made the hunt for offenders easier, quicker, and almost foolproof. Media and social networking bring crime stories to the public's eye immediately. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, approximately 75% of released prisoners will be arrested and behind bars again within 5 years. In most cases, the seriousness of the crime